Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. I think my voice is going. We are having a bit of a sort out day today because me and Sam got back last night at about 11:30, I think. We flew back from Belfast to my parents' house, had to make the 2.5-hour trip back home last night. So we've had a long weekend. We've had my cousin's wedding in Belfast. As you would have seen if you had watched my previous video, we were getting ready for that and we had the best weekend. So nice to spend time with family. The wedding was beautiful and we got to have an explore of the city and see a new place, which was really nice, but we're both so tired this morning. We've obviously got like bags to unpack, washing to do. I've got to go and do a food shop, so I'm going to make myself a coffee. I wanted to start a vlog though because I had a really exciting parcel delivered while I was gone. And I've been waiting for this for so long and I've been so excited about it, so I wanted to jump on and open it with you and show you because I'm so excited for this. So I actually found this lady's Instagram and I was instantly obsessed with her products that she makes. She is so talented and I feel like more people should know about her small business because I know you're going to love this as much as I do and I'm so excited about it. So I'm gonna rip it open. Honestly, I've been like checking my emails every day to see when this is being dispatched because I am so excited. So, the small business is Hooked by M. I'll leave her like Instagram and TikTok on the screen. I'm pretty sure it is just Hooked by M though. That she makes. Oh my god. The most stunning bags. They're like crocheted out of recycled t-shirt fabric. Look at that. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. It's like the perfect size. How cute is that? Oh my god, I love it so much. She does so many different styles as well, and you can choose the colours that you want. I wanted something quite neutral so that I can wear it all the time. But look at that. Oh my god, I love it so much. She's got her little branding in there. The fabric is so nice and soft as well. I am obsessed. I think I'm going to order another one actually for my holidays because she does like clutch bags as well that are beautiful. Oh my god, look at it. Isn't that just the cutest thing? I love my handbags. So when I saw these, I was like, I am ordering one of those. I'm definitely going to be ordering more. How cute is that? So definitely have a look at her if you like your bags as well, because I just think that is so unique. How gorgeous is that? And it's handmade, one of one. Love that. I might even take it out with me today to do the food shop. But yeah, I'm going to get on with doing some housey bits today. Just having to sort out my throat, my voice. You can tell I've been at a 2-day wedding. But yeah, I need to unpack my bags, put a wash on, and then go out and do a food shop today. Right, I have done my skincare, packed the car. I've literally put shopping bags in the car and I've brought out my new little crocheted handbag, which I'm absolutely obsessed with, and we're heading out to the supermarket to go and do the food shop. I feel really overwhelmed this morning. I just said to Sam, I feel really like overstimulated and overwhelmed. You know when you've got loads of things to do, and I feel like yesterday just threw us off, but we had such a good weekend. I am definitely losing my voice though. I was not mentally prepared for an Irish wedding. It's the first Irish wedding I've been to, and because my cousin has married someone from Belfast, and it was the most beautiful ceremony. I'll try and put some pictures and some stuff here and do like a little recap because it was just stunning. Like everything about it was beautiful. I was saying to my cousin, like you could just see how much he loves her, and it was just such a beautiful ceremony, and it was very unique as well. There was like a lot of elements to it that I've never seen in another wedding. Excuse my hair, by the way. I feel like my hair is looking crazy at the moment. But yeah, it was so beautiful. But as an Irish tradition, it's like spread over multiple days. This wedding was spread over 2 days, so we had the wedding on the first day, which obviously like all weddings it's like a full day thing, which was lovely. It was in the Ulster Museum in Belfast, which was such a cool, venue. And then we had the second day in like a pub. They'd like hired out a pub, and there was Irish music, people were singing, there was like food and stuff like that. It was more like a chilled day. Everyone was on the Guinness, obviously, and it was a really nice day. I actually really enjoyed that second day. It was just really nice to spend time with my family. But yeah, it was full on, and my voice is definitely showing that, but it was such a nice weekend, and we managed to have a little look around Belfast and everything. We were in like an Airbnb with my dad and my brother and that, and then they were all hung over in bed. And me and Sam obviously don't drink too much, so we managed to get up early and have a little explore around Belfast, dodging the rain. It was very rainy, but it was just such a good weekend. Such a good weekend. It was like a mini holiday as well. We were there for like 4 days, which was really nice. But yeah, really good weekend. But yeah, we're in kind of a predicament with the airport situation where we are. We don't really know what the best airport to use is. Like, for example, this weekend, and what we tend to do with our holidays and stuff is we'll drive down to my parents because they're from like Cambridgeshire, and the most local airport to them is Stansted. So we'll usually drive down, either stay overnight and then go the next day, or like get a lift or whatever to Stansted from my mum and dad's. But it's just such a long-winded process, because obviously it's about 2.5 hours to drive back to Cambridgeshire from here, and then Stansted is like an hour from where my family live. So we're trying to find like a more local airport that we can use. Obviously we've got Leeds, which is quite close, but not everywhere. You can't fly to everywhere from Leeds, because obviously we're planning a holiday, as I've mentioned, in September. So this is really boring chat, but we're just trying to work out what our most local, most convenient airport is. Because yesterday, obviously, we landed in Stansted and our taxi had broken down that my dad had pre-booked. So we were waiting for like an hour and a half after we'd landed. So by the time we'd got in the taxi from Stansted, it was like 7. Then we had to drive the hour back to my parents from Stansted. And then me and Sam were like, oh, they all landed, and they were like getting straight into bed, making a cup of tea, and we were like, we've got another 2.5 hours to go until we get home. So it just kind of like longed it out a little bit. So we've kind of had this agreement to ourselves. Obviously this time was a bit different because we were there for the wedding, so we flew out with my family and everything. But going forward, we need to be a bit more on it with airport situations when we go on holiday, because it just adds so much time on. Obviously we've got Manchester as well. So if you're from like the Yorkshire area, the East Yorkshire area, let me know like what airport you use to fly from for your holidays and stuff, because it always seems a bit tricky. We were saying that's the only downfall to the area that we live in, is like the airport situation. So yeah, we need to figure that out. But we're nearly at Tesco, so I'm gonna stop rambling at random rubbish, get the food shop done, and then I need to unpack my bags and put a wash on. I also actually ordered one of those, you know, the hand luggage, like for the economy, like cheap flights, like EasyJet and Ryanair and that. I ordered one that's like the exact dimensions, and I fit so much in there because we've got a girls' holiday in Croatia at the end of this month, and we've only got hand luggage. We were like, oh, can't be asked. By the time you've bought a cheap flight, like we always do this on our girls' holiday, we're like, oh, that's an absolute bargain, like cheap flight, cheap accommodation, like it's going to cost this much, and then we'll like add on like the baggage, add on sitting next to each other, and you're just adding on like it adds on like another £200 or something ridiculous like that. So we were like, we're just going to do a budget one this year, not splurge on the extra baggage and stuff like that, and just go for like a light, like pack light, and just take a hand luggage. And I actually managed to fit everything that I needed in my hand luggage bag, which was really good. So definitely recommend that if you're flying away, especially if you're going on holiday. It's literally like bikinis and like little cover-ups and stuff like that don't take up much room. But yeah, as I said, I'm gonna stop chatting rubbish now. I'm just unpacking my massive toiletry bag, and I remembered that my cousin got me another haul of all of the Bath and Bodyworks stuff that I am absolutely obsessed with. I am over the moon that she topped up my little products from here because I love them so much. They smell incredible. She got me some new fragrances. She lives out in the UAE in Abu Dhabi. So they have more of these shops. There is one of these shops not far from us, but it is so expensive. It is crazy, but I won't be seeing her for a while now, so I probably will be going there to top up these bits. But I thought we could go through what she got me. So, body wash from here is incredible. You need the tiniest bit and it lathers and it goes so far. And it's one of those shower gels that you can really smell even after you've got out of the shower and washed it off. This one is beautiful. I love rose scented things. We've got a rose body wash. Also got some bits for Sam in here that are more like masculine. So this one is a mahogany teak wood. I think this one is like a, oh, it's so nice. It's like a real nice musky aftershave smell. And it's a 3-in-1 hair, face and body wash. So that's the Sam one. And then she got the moisture body cream in that same fragrance for him, which is so nice. It's absolutely huge as well. I feel like that'll last ages. And then the rose body cream, love that. I always use a moisturiser after I get out of the shower, so I will be definitely using that after my showers. And then I got, she got me the Japanese Cherry Blossom Moisturising Body Wash. This is one of my favourite fragrances from the last few bits that she got me from here. Oh my god, it smells so fresh and summery. Oh, love that. So I got one of those. Again, massive. Look at it compared to my head. Lasts us ages. Just trying to balance them on here. And then my absolute, probably my favourite Bath and Body Works product that I've tried from these bits that she picks us up are the body scrubs. I've been using these to remove my fake tan and like make my skin nice and soft before reapplying my tan. This scent I'm really intrigued by. Chasing Fireflies creamy body scrub. Let's give it a smell. How pretty is that packaging as well? The scrubs though, they're so gritty. Your skin just feels so soft after you've used them. Ugh. Can it open? Oh my god, I can smell it already. That's like a bit vanilla-y. Oh my god. I think that might be my new fave. It's like kind of vanilla-y but also really fresh and summery. I love that. I'm not going to open it fully because I'm going to save that. And then the next one is Thailand Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit. Oh my god. Do I open it? Yeah. Oh my god, I could eat that. That really smells like something. I don't know what though. Oh my god. Yum. Is that that's an exfoliating beach body scrub. And it's got coconut water in it. That one looks a bit more like squishy and liquidy. I can't wait to use these. These are good to take on holiday actually, if you were shaving and stuff. And then a top up of my favourite hand wash. We actually finished this just before we went to Belfast. It smells incredible. I could literally drink this. It's like proper cherry, juicy cherry, like, you know, like cherry sweets, that real cherry smell. It smells incredible and it's like a really nice foamy hand wash. But yeah, definitely recommend Bath and Body Works if you've got like a shop near you. They quite often have them inside Next. That's where our local one is. So definitely go in there and have a little sniff at all the products because they are so good and you can feel the quality of them as well. They are definitely worth it. So yeah, I'm excited to try all of those. Thank you to my cousin for picking us up a little top up of those. I'm just gonna get on now with unpacking my bags. I feel like I've literally taken all day to do this. It's one of my least favourite jobs and I procrastinate so much. I do like one bit, wait half an hour, procrastinate, then do the other bit. So I am literally going to be doing this all day. But I'm just going to unpack all of my toiletries. It is now the next morning. I think it's about 8 now. 8:05. I've just walked Lola. I've had my coffee. I'm just going to put our little Huffy Puffy. Look at her. This is her. I always get comments saying to show more of Lola. And I am more than happy to do that. She is my literal world. And you, I missed you when you were at Nanny's house while we were away. Well, she's had her breakfast. She's had her walk. Sam It's so funny, when Sam has tuna, we call it tuna time because he gets tuna in spring water and he gives her like the juice, the tuna juice, and she loves it and she'll like slurp it up. He'll put it in her bowl and she'll slurp it up, and he had tuna in his packed lunch today. So she's had her breakfast and then she's had tuna time, tuna soup. So she's feeling very happy this morning. I've just given her a walk because it looks like it's going to be really sunny today. So I always get her out first thing so it's not too warm, because she's a little fluffy gal and she doesn't do well in the heat, as no dogs do. So that's a note if you're walking your dog in the heat. When it's really, really hot outside, like 30 degrees, we see people walking dogs around us and it literally frustrates me. I want to go up to them and be like, stop walking the dog. But anyway, I'm just putting our little fridge magnet on our collection. Everywhere we go, we always collect a fridge magnet. We've actually got them on our oven though, because this is our fridge, so we don't have a magnetic fridge. So our collection is quickly outgrowing this little space that we've got. But look how pretty the Belfast one was. We went to an indoor market, I think it was called St George's Market in Belfast, because it was absolutely pouring down with rain, and there was like loads of food stalls and stuff. We got a crepe, and then I was like, we need to get a fridge magnet, and we spent forever looking for a fridge magnet. One, all the ones that we were finding were huge, they were massive, and two, they were quite tacky. Like, I know these kind of fridge magnets normally are tacky, and we have got a few tacky ones on there, but I was like, no, they're not doing it for me. And then I was like, let's just have one more look around, and we found this gorgeous stall. I don't think I've got the name of the lady that makes them all, but she did the prettiest little like clay decorations. She had like Christmas tree decorations and like little plaques and stuff like that. So it's handmade, and I just think that is the cutest thing. So I'm gonna stick it. Let's stick it on our little collection. Look, it's quickly growing. Where should we put it? We are actually running out of space. Will it go there? I don't want it to break though, that's the only... No, because that cupboard needs to open. I think that's the only place we can put it. We need to get like a magnetic board that we can stick them all on. How cute. I saw a TikTok actually the other day of someone's parents who had been collecting fridge magnets for like 30 years or something, and it was like a whole big American fridge freezer just full of them, and that is goals. That is what I want in 30 years to come. But yeah, today I've got obviously work to do. It's a weekday. What day is it today? I think it's Wednesday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's Wednesday. I've got some work to do obviously, but I thought this afternoon we could have like a cosy little self-care baking afternoon, because I've got, this morning when I was like making my coffee and that, I said to Sam, I think it's banana bread time, because I stupidly bought 2 lots of bananas. I did like a top-up shop just before we went down, and then I did a food shop, and I just bought too many bananas for what we could eat before we left. So we've got a whole bunch of bananas that are perfect for banana bread. I don't know if anyone else does this, but if we ever have brown bananas, it's like my cue to bake a banana bread. So I think that's what we're going to do this afternoon. We're going to bake a banana bread. Look, there's so many. I feel really bad. I do like the brown ones in my smoothies though, so I will have a smoothie as well. None of these bananas will be going to waste. I said to Sam, I'm going to make a banana bread today, so I thought we could do that. I'm fancying like, I'll do Sam a plain one, but when I do a banana bread, I love to like load in the cinnamon and the nutmeg and stuff like that. He's not a fan of things like that, so I'll probably do myself one and him one, and then we can probably take some round to his mum and dad's. So that is the plan. To do with washing my hair as well. I'm just feeling a bit like, you know when you've had a busy weekend, I always like, I'm such an introvert, and like when I'm like, this sounds really bad, but like when I'm in social situations, it really drains my battery. So I need to like take a couple of days to like get over that. That makes me sound like an absolute hermit, but if you're the same, you'll know what I mean. So I thought this afternoon / this evening, we could just have like a bath, a pamper. I'm going to use some of my new Bath and Bodyworks stuff that my cousin picked up for me, and just have a bit of a reset and a refresh, because yesterday I was just exhausted. I think it was that last travel day that threw me off. We didn't get back until like 11:30, and that for us is major. Like our bedtime is like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I literally sound like I'm 90 years old, but yeah. So we're just gonna have like a cozy baking pamper day after I've bashed some workout, and yeah, we can make a cute little banana bread together. I've not baked in ages. Baking for me is something that I always associate with like autumn, winter. I love like lighting a candle, getting all cozy like on the weekend and baking something when the weather's crap. It is sunny today, but we can get in those premature autumn vibes. It is a couple of, always have to do the sniff test with my blender, but it is a couple of hours later. I've just bashed out some laptop work that I needed to get done. Before I start making our banana bread, I thought I'd make myself a little protein breakfast shake. I feel like I show these in every video now, but recently I've really sort of like switched up my eating habits and my diet, and I just feel so much better for it. If you didn't know already, I think I've mentioned it in one of my vlogs, I started like a PT plan, and it had a nutrition plan on it as well as like an exercise plan. And the big thing with my nutrition plan that had things on it basically that I wasn't implementing before was protein. Like protein was the main focus on that plan, and that is something that I didn't prioritize before I started that nutrition plan and like meal plan. And if I don't eat protein now, I feel not guilty, but I can definitely feel the difference in my body. I can feel the difference in how full I feel. You'd think it would be the other way around. Like you'd think that the more carbs you eat, the more like fuller you feel. But carbs, I find if I just eat carbs, like beforehand my diet would just be like a slice of toast for breakfast and that would be it, and then my lunch maybe like some pasta or something quite carby or bread heavy. I still have those things, I just make sure that I have protein with it, but protein just makes you feel so fuller for longer. It just feels like you've really sort of like nourished your body and like really filled your body up with the kind of things that you need, and like even like how toned and tighter I feel. It just makes my body feel so much better eating more protein. But I was going to say, that's how I got onto this. I've run out of protein powder, which is usually what I will use to like bulk my breakfast shakes up with protein. So I'm going to like sort of wing it this morning, and I thought I'd show you just in case anybody else wanted to try something similar if you're trying to like add more protein into your diet. I don't eat eggs, which is like I'll eat eggs in like pancakes and cakes and stuff like that, but I don't eat eggs on their own, so that makes protein packed breakfast really hard. So I always stick with a shake because I just feel like it's a really easy way to just pack loads of protein and down it and get it in me. But yeah, as I just said, I've run out of my protein powder, which is always a really easy way to add protein into it. But I have got one of these protein bars from Free Soul, which is where I get my protein powder. So I thought I could make like a little milkshake, you know, like a chocolate bar milkshake. We used to have a milkshake shop outside of our secondary school called Milkshake Junction, and it was like Shakeaway. You could choose like the chocolate bar that you wanted in your milkshake, and obviously it'd be like ice cream and milk, which we're not going to do in this one, but I love milkshakes like that, so I thought I'd like try and create something like that. So I've just put in one of our squishy bananas. I'm going to break up, this one's chocolate brownie flavour, put that in there, and then I'm going to do a teaspoon of peanut butter just to give it a little bit more protein. Get that in there. This peanut butter, by the way, is one of the best ones you can buy. It is literally just peanuts in here. It's gone a little bit hard though, maybe it's a bit off. Oh well, just put a little bit in there. Then I want some Greek yogurt. I use this one, you've probably seen this in all of my videos. This Tesco Finest Greek yogurt is so good. It is literally like double cream. It is so creamy and delicious. It is literally like you're having double cream, so it does feel a bit like a treat, but again, packed full of protein. So I'll just throw that in there, and then I'll either do like a splash of milk or a splash of water. I think I'm going to do a splash of milk in this one. This is unnecessary really, but I do like my drinks really sweet, and the protein powder that I usually use is really sweet, so I feel like that adds a lot of sweetness. So I'm just going to add like a little drizzle of our little Yorkshire honey. We need to do a top up of this. I said to Sam, we need to get to the farm shop again. I love that excuse to go to the farm shop because that's where we get our local honey from. I love having a mutual. There's something so like wholesome about walking around the farm shop. I love it. Right, I think that's everything. So we've got a protein bar, banana, Greek yogurt, milk, bit of honey and peanut butter. I feel like that's a bit of a random combo, but I'm going to blitz it up now and I'll show you when it's all finished. Blended with ice. I don't know how this is going to taste. I feel like this is a bit of a random concoction, and as I just said, I am proper fussy with my drinks. Let's give it a taste. I know, by the way, that this is such a bad habit that I've picked up for the environment. But I went off of using the glass straws. I had a few instances where there was like bits in there, and we've got the straw cleaner, like the bristle straw cleaner that I use, but I feel like sometimes it still doesn't get the little dried bits that are in there, so I think I need to refresh them because I have had ours for years, so I think I need to treat myself to some new straws. But I picked up these plastic straws from TikTok shop. It was like £1.40 for a pack of 100, and since I've started using them, I did tell myself that they were just for my walks with my disposable cup, so that I could bin my coffee on my walk and not carry around an empty cup. But I've picked up the bad habit of using them all the time and telling myself that drinks taste better out of them. So I know that is a bit naughty from me, but I need some new glass straws. They were proper gross, but let's try this smoothie, see what it's like. That's not bad at all, actually. That banana is a bit past its best, I won't lie, but I feel like, I just flicked that everywhere, but I feel like sometimes that's quite nice in a smoothie because it adds a bit of sweetness. I feel like that might be just past that point, but we'll get it down us anyway. I'm gonna go freshen my hair up a bit because, as you can probably see, it's a bit of a mess, and then we can start baking our banana bread. I'm gonna do like a nice cozy TikTok as well. I think the weather heard me this morning saying about like autumn cozy baking because the sun's gone and it's gone quite cloudy. So I'm going to light a candle, which doesn't happen very often. I have spoke about this before, but Lola's quite sensitive to candles, but she sat it out in the hallway. So I'm going to close the kitchen door, light a candle, have my smoothie, and we can make a nice little banana bread. I'm really excited to bake. I feel like baking is one of those things for me that is so therapeutic. So yeah, I'm gonna go get sorted, and then we can get all the ingredients out and make a little cake. Tummy tickle. Do you want a tummy tickle? Yeah. What? I could hear rustling when I was downstairs. This is her like absolute favourite thing in the world. It's an old bean bag. My mum's probably had this about 20 years. We worked out the other day from Dunelm, but we call it her beans, and she loves it so much, and she gets all cosy on there, don't you? Were you snuggling on your beans? I could hear you up there. She's waiting for her dinner. As soon as I say that word, she's going to leap out. Oh, did you hear me? What time is it? It's still a bit early. Do you want your dinner? Okay, baking candle is lit. We've got Garden Blooms by Yankee on, and then I've got all the ingredients for the banana bread together here. It says on the recipe to use caster sugar, but I think I prefer like a brown sugar in a banana bread because I feel like it makes it a bit more like caramelly, browny, you know what I mean? Like a bit more, I don't know what the word is, caramelised, I think. And then I've just got self-raising flour, butter, banana, eggs. Is that everything? If you've watched me bake before, you'll know I have this weird thing where I don't like to follow a recipe. I don't know what it is. Like, as soon as I've got to look down at a recipe and like do any sort of like maths or working out, I'm just like, not that you have to do maths really when you're reading a recipe, but do you know what I mean? I just like to wing it. I just like to be a bit creative with it and just throw some random stuff in a bowl. So that's what we're gonna do. I am TikToking as well. So if I go quiet for a little bit, I'm probably filming it on TikTok, but you can always head over there to watch the little cozy video that I'm gonna do. I also forgot to mention my favourite banana bread ingredient, a little squirt of golden syrup. We're running low, so I just got the dregs out the bottom of that. But golden syrup in banana bread, honestly, if you haven't tried it, it just adds the most gorgeous, like sweet, syrupy, obviously, flavour, and it goes so perfectly. So I just mash the bananas up in a separate bowl, squirt a bit of this in and mix it all together, and it goes so nice and golden and syrupy. Just taking them out the oven. They're looking alright. I think I might have overcooked them slightly, I'm not gonna lie. But they're looking good. I might try a bit now. while it's fresh and warm. I did 2 separate ones because we didn't have a loaf tin big enough, so I thought that I could take one round to Sam's mum and dad's, and then we won't be eating too much of it, because that's the problem when there's only 2 of you in the house and you bake something. We're literally eating cake for like a week and a half. Oh, that actually looks really moist. Hate that word, but look, proper moist. Oh, it's hot. I've literally just taken it out. Oh, you gotta try it when it's fresh though. Oh my god, so good. That with some ice cream would be perfect. Chuffing myself about that. I feel like a proper housewife. Sam's gonna come home, there's gonna be fresh banana bread. That's really good. When I took it out the oven, I was like, oh, I've definitely overcooked that. But it is perfect. I'm gonna eat some of this. I've had my lunch. I'm gonna get changed. And I'm gonna head out, get my 10k steps in, because I'm already entering that mindset of like, oh, I can't be asked to go out, I can't be asked to get my steps done, I can't be asked to go to the gym. As soon as I have a weekend off, I get back into that mindset, so I need to just snap out of that and get out and get my 10k done. And I'm gonna come back, then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna have a nice soak in the bath, I think, do some work on my phone. You smell so nice. Have you got Dad's aftershave on your head from snuggling him? Love you. Love you. You're so cheeky. Alright, noisy girl. You're so noisy. You're so noisy. Who's that? Not at the door. No one's at the door. I shouldn't have said that. Look. You're the prettiest girl in the whole world. Do you know that? I've just got back from my walk. I'm just getting a few last little worky bits done with my baby. And then I think I'm going to have a bath tonight, if I can be bothered. It feels quite, you know, like muggy, there's no air. So I don't know if I'm in the mood to sit in the bath. She hates flies and there's a fly flying around. Where's that fly? Where's that fly? Where's that fly gone? Are you going to get it? She goes, she tries to bite it. No, it's okay. I shouldn't have said that. Where's the fly? Are you going to eat the fly? It's okay. It's okay. Ignore the absolute state of me. I'm joining you after a bit of a everything shower. Everything apart from my greasy hair, as you can probably tell. But I just tried out some of the Bath and Bodyworks products in my shower. I used the rose shower gel. Incredible. I had a bit of a scrub with the Chasing Fireflies body scrub, and I had a shave, and then I've just moisturised with the matching body, it's called the Ultimate Hydration Body Cream, 24-hour moisture in the same rose fragrance. So I'm smelling fresh. Honestly, I wish you could smell this house, because it still smells a little bit like the baking that I did earlier. That is one of my favourite things, obviously apart from eating it, but that is one of my ultimate favourite things about baking, is when the house smells of baked cakes. It's like better than any other candle you can get, and just smells incredible. And then I've just lathered myself in this, so I smell really fresh. And Sam was just about to get home. I didn't bother like trying to get my tan off too much. I've exfoliated my legs But you can see like on my shoulders and that, I didn't bother going in too hard with the body scrub just because my tan's in that awkward in between phase. Tomorrow I have to film a video for Homesense, so I'm a bit sort of like between tanning days in my little routine, so I think I'm gonna scrub it off tomorrow. But yeah, I feel like this vlog has been quite boring so far. Not to be a pick-me, I feel like we've not really done much, but tomorrow I'm hoping to hear back from my manager about whether or not we are filming. Oh, literally just emailed me now. Okay, cool. So we're going to Homesense tomorrow. That might liven things up a little bit, and it might be a Halloween collab for Homesense, which I am beyond myself excited for. One of my ultimate dream collabs on my ultimate dream topic product. So I will bring you with me and we can go and have a look at the autumn/Halloween stuff in Homesense. We'll make the road trip there, it's about an hour. I'm going to go to the Lincoln branch. So yeah, fun. We can go and have a little Homesense smooch tomorrow. Maybe get some lunch, maybe get a coffee, see what we fancy, but I will need to wash my hair tomorrow. I might go through a hair care routine in the morning, just because I've had a couple of comments actually in the last couple of weeks about people asking for my hair care routine. So maybe in the morning we'll do like a get ready with me and I'll show you how I wash my hair, what products I use and how I blow dry and style it. So I've actually found a new little way of doing that. So yeah, that's the plan of action. Sam's going to be home any minute. I'm going to cook us a Greek tonight. I really fancy a Greek with the flatbreads and the tzatziki that I picked up in the food shop yesterday. I'm talking like, you would have known that I filmed a TikTok food shop haul, so that'll be up. I like my little food shop hauls over on TikTok. So yeah, we're going to have a homemade Greek tonight, chicken, tzatziki, flatbreads. I'll get up early tomorrow and then we can wash the hair and we can make a trip to Homesense to see what autumn bits they've got out. The absolute state of me, it's now the next morning, I've just been to the gym and I've just washed my hair, but I promised you that I would show you my hair wash routine and my hair care routine. I am in a bit of a rush, so I'm going to go through my shower products that I use to wash my hair. By the way, ignore the state of my tan, it really needs to scrub off, but I'm going to do that tonight when I'm back from Homesense. But to wash my hair, I've actually been using this. I got sent this, it's an Elvive Hydra Pure. Never used it before, but I have actually quite enjoyed it because it's been allowing me to go longer in between my washes. I have a really oily scalp, so my hair gets really greasy really quickly. But I always try and only wash my hair once a week. I think that really helps the health of my hair. Obviously I have it quite lucky and quite easy because I work from home, so it's not really major. If I have got really greasy hair, I can just sort of slick it back. But I only wash my hair once a week. I try and stick to that and limit heat on my hair to once or twice a week. I think that makes a huge difference as well. Again, really lucky because I work from home. But even if I don't, like even if I'm going out, I'll try and throw it back in a claw grip as much as possible just to limit the heat on it. So I'll shampoo twice with this. As I say, really have been enjoying this one. And then I've been using the matching conditioner as well. I think it's got salicylic acid in it, which helps like an oily scalp. And then for my blonde, ignore the state of this bottle. I've been keeping it in the bottom of my shower, so it's got all like lime scale on the bottom of it. But this is the purple shampoo that I use. It's the Charles Worthington one. I've used this for years, probably since I was about 18, because I've always bleached my hair. And this one works really well at brightening and lifting your blonde, and I feel like it doesn't dry my hair out too much. I used to use different cheaper purple shampoos. That one's quite reasonable. I think that one's only £6, which in the grand scheme of things for hair care isn't that bad. But that one keeps my hair nice and soft. And then I actually picked this one up with you last week for the wedding prep. It's the intensive purple ultraviolet toning treatment. I've only used it once for the wedding. I'll probably only use this like once every 2 washes, so like every 2-3 weeks. I won't use this every week because I don't use my purple shampoo every wash. I probably use this once or twice a month, so I don't use that every wash. I'd use it every other, and I think that helps the condition of my hair. And then this is like a hair mask, so I'll use it once again every 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know if this made my hair feel a little bit dry and a little bit strawy. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously I can't give you a fair review of that one because I've only used it once. But yeah, shampoo twice, condition, purple shampoo every 2 to 3 weeks, and then I always will put my hair up in one of these like microfiber twisty hair towels, just because these are meant to be better than for your hair than like a rough normal towel. So now I'm going to go blow dry my hair. I'll show you my blow dry routine. I've actually found a new little blow dry routine that I'm really enjoying that I did for the wedding. If you saw my TikTok of my outfit, when we did a little outfit check for the wedding, I had like a big bouncy blow dry and I really loved it. So I'll show you how I've been doing that. I feel like I need to preface every single clip of me with my wet hair with ignore how I look like a mad woman. But once I've taken my hair out of the microfiber towel, I will lather it in this. This is my absolute favourite go-to all-rounder hair care product. I think it is fairly expensive. I was quite lucky that I got sent this, but honestly you will only need this little bottle. I find it so handy when I go away on holiday or when I'm packing an overnight bag or anything like that. It's a heat protectant, it's like a serum, like an oil, you know, after you've curled your hair and you want to seal it and give it that like shiny glossiness. If you've got any flyaways you can tame them down. It's, well, let's read the back. Yeah, so styling serum, hydrating care and heat protector all in one. So it like shines out frizz. You know, I get quite frizzy, like fuzzy bits of hair, so I always need like an oil or something, and this works really well for that. And it heat protects up to 220 degrees. So when I'm going away, this little bottle is a lifesaver. Saves space. I just love it so much, and I really think it's helped like my breakage and stuff like that, and like the growth of my hair. So I'll just like roughly smooth it all over. And then I only will ever brush my hair with a tangle teaser. This one is a bit worse for wear, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've had this one since 2017. You can see it is well loved. I got this in second year at uni and I've never bought another one, so I need to treat myself to another tangle teaser at some point. But when my mum brushes her hair, she uses like, it really makes me cringe when she literally just rips it through, and I'm like, I can literally hear the snappage and hear the breakage. So if you haven't got a tangle teaser, I would definitely invest in one. They're so worth it. Not a gimmick, not a rip-off. Like, it genuinely does. You can see how easily that's like teasing the knots out of my hair. And again, because I've got bleach, after I've washed my hair, it does go very knotty and it's hard to sort of tame. But with a tangle teaser, you know it's like gently teasing the knots out and not ripping them and causing loads of breakage. So I'll just brush through my hair with a tangle teaser, put my parting in, and then I'm just going to rough blow dry it until my hair's about 85% dry, and then I'll show you my blow dry routine to get like a bouncy blow dry. So I rough dry really in like quarters, so this section is nearly as dry as I want it before I start blow drying. And I just like to use this hairbrush, again, worse for wear, look at the state of it. All the little ends have come off, I need to get a new one. But this is my absolute favourite blow dry product. If you haven't got one of these brushes in your life, you need one. And it just gives you the silkiest, it's like you straightened your hair. Because of the plate, I feel like that makes the difference, that like smooths all the ends. So I just use it to blow dry. Okay, and then once it's like 90% dried straight with that brush, I'll use a smaller barrel brush to create like more of a bounce, and I'll usually take like a third of the quarter section, if that makes sense. Position the hair like that and then blow dry it. Feel the pressure filming this. And then what I've started doing recently is I actually bought a pack of these metal, I can't remember the actual name of them, I think they're like Claw Dog or something, but if you type in Amazon metal blow dry clips, these will come up. I think I paid like £6 for a huge box of them, and they come in the little plastic case, and this is going to be a challenge. I should have opened that first. I just get one, let the blow dry curl gently roll out, and then twist it with my fingers like this until I get to my root, and then literally just slide the clip in to secure it. So that it can cool like that, and it just lets the bouncy blow dry cool and set in place, and it lasts so much longer. So I'm going to go ahead and do my whole hair like that, and then while that's in cooling I'm going to do my makeup. The bouncy hair done. It's not gone very well today, to be fair. It's always the way, isn't it? I think it's because I was rushing on the wedding morning. I literally took my time and took like an hour and a half to put it in all the pin curls and everything. But I feel like it's just a nice change from curling with my curling wand. I feel like that's the only hairstyle I was ever doing. But it's gone a bit cloudy now, so I've just put on this little t-shirt top. I think this is from Zara. It's like knitted. I thought I'd get into like the autumn vibe since this is a Halloween autumn Homesense collab. And then I've just got my Primark baggy jeans on. What bag should we use? Probably just go for my Old Faithful, my little Telfar. But yeah, I'm gonna fill my water bottle up now and then get on the road because it takes about an hour to get there, and then we can have a little shop. I've just arrived in Homesense. The video that I'm working on is for the Halloween stuff, so I'm just in the Halloween section now. Look how gorgeous these black boot clay pumpkins are. I think I'm gonna pick both of those up. The only two on the shelf, so I think it's a sign. I'm gonna get those. I've been seeing these everywhere. I think Home Bargains have some. But I love the black and gold. I feel like they go perfectly in our living room. This is how the trolley is looking so far. I've just come around the corner and there's some more like neutral bits. If like the orange and black isn't your thing, I think I'm going to pick this up. How cute is that? And then they've got like neutral, like fluffy pumpkins. They had some really nice bits along here, like mango and things. Love these. These are definitely like our kind of style. I've put one of these in the trolley as well. I love that kind of thing. Look at the mummy as well. And then there's more of the boucle pumpkins. This is really cute as well. Oh, I love that. Might have to pick that up as well. They've even got little Halloweeny, autumny dog toys. I'm really debating getting these for Lola. How cute is that? Look at these little ones. Lola's so small she can get away with having cat toys. But how adorable is that? Looking a bit windswept, but I'm just having a little snack. Bought myself a little packed lunch of some chicken sausages because I was going to grab like a McDonald's or something naughty, and I was like, there's no need for me to do that. The only reason I'm doing that is because I've come out for the day. I've already had a weekend of eating whatever I wanted in Belfast, which was 10 out of 10. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Love Irish food. Had literally probably about 20 Irish sausages that weekend. I love them so much. That sounded really wrong, but you know what I mean. So I came prepared, but Homesense, a pleasure as always. They're like in full force of autumn and Halloween, so if you've been thinking about going, look at me waving my sausage around like directing you, but if you've been thinking about going to Homesense to have a look at the autumn Halloween stuff, would definitely recommend going. It's basically like October in there and I love it. There is a Starbucks over in the corner that's looking at me, but I'm like, I've already had a coffee today. I think I'm just doing it for the sake of it. So I'm gonna have my chicken sausages, fill up on some water because I've not been drinking a lot of water either. I've been making an effort to have this filled up and have it by my side all the time, because when I do that I do drink a lot of water. If I don't have a water bottle near me, it's just not happening. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my little chicken sausage snack and then I'll be on the road back home. It's weird because this Homesense is like on the way home, like on the way back to Cambridge, like where my family are. It's like an hour from us, so I'm like halfway down to see my family right now, which is weird. I'd never come out this way unless we're driving back to Cambridge, so it's a weird feeling like turning around and driving back home. Literally just as I was driving home, I remembered that I'd promised Sam I'd stop at this like local farm, like milk place. It's like just outside of Lincoln and they do raw milk. And every time we drove past, because we're like on a mission to get home, I'm pretty sure there's like vending machines in here and you can just help yourself. It's like organic milk. So here's the milk, and they do like coffee, you can fill up these bottles, and there's ice cream as well. I'm just going to get us a big milk, I think. Yeah, it's just filling the milk up now. It's only £2.80 for that massive bottle, and it's like raw and organic. So I'm excited to try it. The most random stop of the day, but how cute is that? Oh, Sam has wanted to try raw milk for the longest time. I'm pretty sure it's like unpasteurised. I don't know, it's meant to be better for you, but I'm literally on the farm, like where the cows and stuff are. Like, you can see the cows in the distance there, they're in there. But there was like ice cream in there, and it says on the side, coffee, hot drinks, milkshake, ice cream and cheese. How cool is that? The guy came in when I was filming, so I got a bit camera shy, but I'm definitely gonna bring Sam here. I didn't know how to use the ice cream machine. I was gonna treat myself to a little ice cream, but I thought, no, that's scaring me. But they're all vending machines. You literally just tap your card and I got it, and it filled my little milk up. So I think Sam's gonna be happy with that. I'm gonna head home now. I'm absolutely sweating. I've just got in, and I'm gonna make me and Sam a drink with the milk that I just picked up. Me and Sam have actually really gotten into matcha at the moment. He drinks it hot at home. I haven't yet made one at home. I feel like I only like it when it's like extra sweet with like loads of syrup in. We had one at the airport at Joe and the Juice, and it was really good. He had the blueberry one and I had the vanilla one, I think. But I only have it, as I say, when we're out and about, and it's like a treat drink where they put loads of syrup in it, like at Starbucks as well. I really like the white mocha one. I don't have it at home. He has it unsweetened, warm, which isn't a bit me. This is the powder that he uses, but I'm going to make him an iced one. And then I'm going to make myself a nice coffee so that we can try the milk out. But I thought I would show you how he makes his little matcha, because he showed me how to do it. And if you like your matcha, it's so much cheaper to make it at home. I think he got this bag of powder from Amazon. I'm not sure though. I never thought I would drink matcha, but it is actually really good. It's kind of tastes like tea. We both think it really tastes like sugary tea. I have 2 sugars in my cups of tea. And yeah, I feel like sometimes it just tastes like a cold sugary cup of tea, which is actually quite nice. I'm just going to mix. Don't think it meant to use metal with matcha. I think apparently it alters the taste of it, I've heard, which is why people use the wooden whisks to whisk it up with. I'm just going to make a little shot. I'm excited to try this. I feel like it's just going to taste like normal milk, but we'll give it a go. Essentially, really, it's just like making iced coffee. Like, you just make a little shot of the matcha. I don't know why I'm going on like I'm an expert. Sam's literally told me how to make this. He has it unsweetened though, which kind of scares me, I'm not going to lie. Just got to make sure all the lumps have gone. And then, what cup should we give him? Give him this cup. The raw milk. Seems thicker. And then just spilt that whole thing, can you imagine? And I'm just going to pour it on the matcha. Of course I would spill that everywhere. There's one matcha for Sam. I'm going to go and give it to him now and see what he thinks.
What?
It's gone frothier. I hope it tastes different.
Oh yeah, that's
Does it?
creamier. Do you want to try some? It's like fuller than full fat. You don't really like normal matcha anyway, do you? But
Yuck. I don't like the matcha, but the milk's nice. It does. It tastes like cream. It tastes like single cream. I'm going to go make myself a coffee. Me and Sam have just spent the last 25 minutes ramming stuff into our autumn decor boxes. I got so many nice bits today from Homesense. I'm not going to show you, I wasn't going to give you the haul because it is for a collab, so you'll see everything soon on my TikTok if it's not on there already. And we obviously have a huge decorate for autumn with me pending next month, so I am saving it all for that. But I'm just going to take my makeup off now and get settled for the night, so I thought we could have a little chat to round this video off because I've just had a comment on TikTok and I thought it was worth talking about, especially like now with everything going on. One sec. Yeah, so I've just had a comment on my TikTok about how I switch off from all of the negative news and how I continue doing like self-care and like getting on with my own life when there's so much chaos in the world and so many bad things happening. And to be honest with you, as I replied to the comment, I stay in my own little bubble. I don't think watching and ingesting the mainstream news all the time is good for anybody. I don't think it's something that we should endure as humans. And don't get me wrong, I 100% acknowledge my privilege in being able to shut myself off from that and live in a little bubble. I completely acknowledge my privilege. I know that is a privilege to be able to do that and not everybody can do that, but trust me when I say there will be points in your life where you can't shut off from negative things. Negative things will impact your life personally, whether that's like personal family circumstances or, you know, things happening in the world will affect you personally. And if you're experiencing like a chapter of peace and happiness in your life, you protect that peace and happiness. I honestly don't think there is anything wrong with living in your own little bubble, protecting your peace and happiness, because as I say, there will be times in life where you can't do that. So if you're blessed enough in this moment to be living in a happy, peaceful time, soak it up and enjoy it and protect it for all that it's worth. Don't get me wrong, this isn't me saying, you know, don't educate yourself on things that are going on in the world and donate to charities and make yourself aware of things that are going on, because, you know, I think we have a responsibility to do that. That's not what I'm saying, but I don't think it's good to be constantly reading the news and constantly like bombarding yourself with all of this negativity, in my personal opinion. And I will live in my own little bubble because I think that's the best thing to do for your personal mental health, your happiness. I don't think reading the news does anybody any good. I really don't. And I don't know whether it's a generational thing, but I know a lot of older people, like, for example, like grandparents and stuff like that, will literally sit and watch the news every single day, multiple times a day. I just don't think, it's depressing. It is depressing. Like, there's rarely a day on the news where, you know, it'll be full of positive, happy things. So this is your sign. And to whoever commented on that video, you know, asking for advice on how I do self-care and how I switch off and stuff, actively choose to, like, don't digest all that stuff all the time. Like, protect your peace, protect your happiness, you know, keep your bubble happy if you can. And I will filter things, like if it pops up on my FYP and I don't like it, I'll click don't like, so that my algorithm picks up on that and I don't have to watch it all the time. But yeah, I thought that was worth touching on. Obviously, I know the world is crazy right now, there's so much going on, but I just think it is important to keep your bubble peaceful wherever you can. And yeah, I know that's a privilege to be able to do that. I completely acknowledge that and I am eternally grateful for that every single day. But yeah, that's your sign as well. If you're getting stressed out over the news, you're struggling to kind of get on with your own life and stuff like that, just stop ingesting it so much if you can. But yeah, I feel like that got a little bit deep, but I feel like that's super important, and my TikTok and my YouTube will always be like a safe, relaxing, zen, hopefully, space that you can switch off while you're watching my videos. That's what I always hope to do. But yeah, I'm going to continue taking the rest of my makeup off. My memory card is once again flashing at me. I really do need to invest in a new memory card because I keep going to delete footage, and I have a rule. I won't delete any videos of Lola, and then this memory card also has all of our footage from America that I don't want to delete, so I definitely need to invest in a new card. But thank you as always for watching this video and spending another vlog with me, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.